Portland land of the Blazers in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Rose Garden. Tonight, the NBA on 2K Sports is the place to be. Thanks for tuning in the middle of your very busy week. Look at the State Farm starting five. Here's Houston's opening lineup. Number 1, he's in at point guard. Terrence Williams is out there with Scola. Then there's Martin, and it's the Beat in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Portland, Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5. Felton is out there with Brandon Roy. And it's Wallace in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Houston. Aldridge against Scola. Clock at 6. Here's the Beat. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, that was a clever look to get the ball into the paint that time, guys.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Oh!
Now let's check out the Sprite Slam Cam.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
Roy working against Martin. Charity stripe shot. No good from Roy. And here are the Rockets now. 4-point game. Last time they met in Houston.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Number 1, he's covered by Felton. Scola, no luck. What an easy win for him last time. As Steve mentioned, Clark, the turnover differential was a major factor.
Yeah, I call it disruptive in a word from the defensive standpoint. They were all over him the whole game.
Felton can't get it to go.
Defense a little shaky there, and he had a good look.
Number 1, drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
He is truly a special offensive talent, and he's always going to cash in on those kind of chances.
Felton with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Over Scola. The shot's good from Roy.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Here's the Beat. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver. Outside for Martin. Over Roy. No good. And the Trailblazers going now the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Now, they were good in a lot of areas in that game, but what allowed them to run away with it was the offensive work. I mean, they were really impressive at that end.
Steve, they had a pretty easy time of it on the offensive end of the floor. There's no denying that.
Scola against Aldridge. Roy against Williams. And again, Brandon Roy. Roy's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's sent back by Odin. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Now Felton. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Wallace right side. And the rejection by Thabit. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here are the Rockets. Number 1. He's covered by Felton. Martin the pass to Thabit. They're moving the ball. Good luck. Gets the bucket.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
Outside Roy. Aldridge with his screen on Martin. Off the pick. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Man, what an incredible night from beyond the arc that they had. The three-pointer is the big weapon.
And Steve, once the shot started to fall, then it became much easier to quick release.
Straight up, Felton. Portland no good that time either.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit too.
No reason not to pull up for the 3 right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, their offense is unraveling, Kevin. They're going back to the drawing board, trying to find a way to get back on track.
As we grind through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Rockets. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season and looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Right now for the Rockets, they've been one of the surprises of the league this season. I mean, not too many people expected them to be in the position they're in right now.
Well, the potential was there from the beginning. I mean, there's plenty of talent on this roster, but the fact that they really weren't expected to have a huge year, I think they used that to their advantage. They were able to kind of fly below the radar a little bit early on.
Wallace outside. And there's the 3-second violation. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Houston. So it's Houston now. Number 1, he's covered by Felton. Lee kicks to Williams. He's picked up by Roy. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go. He's got 10.
I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Now here's Felton. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Looking to end the run. And he cruises to the hoop for the layup.
Now, the only way to stop him is to keep him from getting the ball in the first place.
Number 1, he's covered by Felton. Backing down is Thabit. Houston needs to get a shot off. Good from 11 feet out.
Wow, hot start offensively.
Racing out to that quick lead. I mean, they're scoring and shooting with a lot of confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
There we go, Rose Garden. One more time. Give it up for your Blazer dancers.
Here's Felton, averaging 12 points a game. The dish to Crawford. There's the pick. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Wallace misses. Rockets leading by 10. Three-pointer. Wallace with the rebound. And here are the Blazers, trailing by 10. Outside, Felton. Lee with the steal.
Well, that's 4 turnovers now. We're barely halfway through the first quarter.
And, Steve, that's self-inflicted trouble. I mean, you turn it over like that, it'll hold you back for the whole game.
Now, here's Felton. He's tightly guarded. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Heads-up play, preventing the easy lay-in.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him to force free throws.
Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Houston. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Rockets. 10-point lead. Number 1. He's covered by Felton. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
It's been really impressive at both ends of the floor so far early on.
Yeah, and it's for that reason that they've been able to jump out ahead early here.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Trailblazers trail by 12. Outside Aldridge. Five on the clock. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Here is Felton. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Misses in close.
He's probably better suited sending the ball back out to a teammate because that's not his game right there.
Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Barron. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Number 1. He's covered by Felton. With the fadeaway. That's good. He's got 17.
Right from the get-go, they've been shooting the ball extremely well.
Well, I think it's a matter of just continuing to knock down shots like that. They'll get the W here, no question about it.
Back to Aldridge. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Aldridge has got 6.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Moving the ball. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The three-point game's such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Rockets, number 1.
Now the three-point shot has become probably the most important weapon in their arsenal. And look at the numbers. I mean, that's amazing.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Here's Felton. Looking for his first bucket of the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Oden. Williams against Batum. Outside Roy. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Checking in for the Rockets. Machine 17. Luis Scola. Kevin Martin.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a 13-point game. Number 1. Down goes the slam.
No problem finishing there.
You know, those are painful to give up, Steve.
Up in time. Can't get it to go. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
12.
Rockets lead by 15.
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
We'll be back momentarily.
Coming up next Tuesday, Manu Ginobili and the San Antonio Spurs go up against Brute.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Here's Mills. Aldridge at the 4 and Oden at the 5. Roy out there with Felton. And it's Wallace in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Aldridge backing in. Poked loose. Outside for Felton. The 3. And Scola pulls it down. Scola's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Outside, Felton. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Aldridge. From deep three-point range, Felton can't get it to go.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
They're really playing well at both ends, offensively and defensively, guys.
Yeah, it's been a complete performance, Steve. You look back on this game, it's one that you would hope to be able to build on.
Back to Aldridge. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Number 1. He's covered by Felton. Oh, that's blocked. A challenging stretch here for Portland. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Fires top of the key. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And it's Houston's ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The kick out to Scola. Pushes up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looked like he hit him on the release of that shot, so a good call by the official.
Very easy one there. It sends him to the line for a pair of free throws.
And the Trailblazers making a change. Batum's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Lee's checked in. Good on both. Here is Felton. It's Roy on the wing. Back to Felton. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Luis Scola. Scola's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Batum. Outside Roy. He's guarded by Williams. Roy against Williams. Deflects the pass.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, they really looked to run immediately after that turnover.
Well, that's how you cash in. You don't want to waste any time after the turnover. Go at it right away.
And look at how quickly he got his hands in the way of that pass.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And here are the Blazers. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And obviously, coach doesn't want them giving up all these inside buckets. They need to do a better job of moving their feet, staying in their stance, and keeping their man in front of them.
One more time, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead to the next game, playing in New Orleans, they'll take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Make a play, come on!
Here's Roy. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Felton dishes to Aldridge. And they're running. Goes right up. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, they're doing a nice job of drawing fouls here in the quarter and getting to the free throw line.
You know, the clock might not keep moving, but constantly getting points from the foul line, that's a great way to maintain your lead.
Outside Roy. Covered by Lee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Aldridge has got 10.
That's a lot of height for the defense to have to deal with.
You know what, guys? I mean, especially against a guy with his touch.
Here's Felton. He's picked up by Lee. And here is Felton. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Scola's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They really need to start looking elsewhere, guys, because he can't get anything to go.
Here's the beat. Again, the Rockets score.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Aldridge with it. His last outing with 20 points. Over Scola. Tries again. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Well, you look at Thabit, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Man, he's a finisher. I mean, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It's amazing.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Wallace comes in for Brandon Roy. And it's Mills in for Raymond Felton. And then for Houston, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Hashim Thabit. Hill comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Martin in for Courtney Lee.
Shooting one. The great.
And he completes the three-point play. Here's Mills, right now averaging 5 points a game. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah.
Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively. Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Aldridge backing in. Here's Mills. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. And here are the Rockets now.
And they're going with the full court pressure in the man-to-man.
Steve, that's a really hard look to stay with for a long period of time.
Number 1, covered by Mills. The Blazers on offense. Good ball movement. Aldridge. A pass to Batum. Williams picks him up. Out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice defense, poking that one out of bounds.
You know, just a nanosecond quicker, and they would have been going the other way.
Here's Mills. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there off the inbound.
You know, with very little defense there, that's a shot he should be taking and making.
Number 1. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, after knocking down 3 3-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
So it's Houston now. Covered by Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
2 shots. A great.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Shoots off the step back. No good. And the Rockets go the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And that one's good. So it's Houston now. Rockets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Martin against Batum. Here's Aldridge. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. 1 second left. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout.
It's a Wednesday night edition of the HP Halftime Report. Let's get to the breakdown. The Houston Rockets in front against the Trailblazers at the Rose Garden. They've been on a roll for a long time, playing some incredible basketball, trying to keep this streak going. Simply dominating both ends of the court, they're playing an inspired brand of basketball. For the Trailblazers, though, not the same story. Turnovers, something this team always struggles with, and it's been a problem again. Raymond Felton, just out of sync so far. He's only got 2 points, hasn't looked very good from the field, low shooting percentage. Some fantastic numbers to enjoy here. What a first half for tonight's leading scorers. And now, other NBA games in the books from earlier. Let's check them out. The Cavaliers over at Quicken Loans Arena, losing to the Bulls.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. And here are the Trailblazers. Got that bucket in no time at all. 37 points for him.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
So on the floor for Houston. Number 1, he's in at the point. Scola out there with Hasheem Thabit. Then it's Terrence Williams, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. Clock at 4. Shoots from the elbow, and it's blocked. Houston with a big group substitution here. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Hasheem Thabit. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Terrence Williams. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin. And here are the Rockets now. And it's sent back by Wallace. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you agree with that, Steve.
No, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Houston in total control. Number 1, he's guarded by Williams. Portland grabs the miss.
Oh, he had a great look at that, but really good defense contesting that shot.
Outside, Felton. Number 1 gets called for the reach. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Felton. Six to shoot. Wallace up on top. Patterson defending. Wallace's shot is good. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Number 1, up and in on the layup. He's got 39.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Boy, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
Never misses a thing. Our Sprite Slam Cam, that is, with that last replay. Lifts up. And there's Gerald Wallace on the assist by Roy. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Outside, Felton. Back to Wallace. Outside, Felton. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes. Number 1, again the Rockets score.
Boy, guys, he's had a lot of bounce in his step this quarter. I mean, it's been a pretty impressive stretch for him.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They've gone cold, and a smart timeout here to give them a second to regroup and try to get back on the right track.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Rockets, number 1.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Greg Oden, he's checked in for McDyess. Aldridge comes in for Elliott Williams. And it's Mills in for Raymond Felton. And then for Houston, Hasheem Thabeet comes in for Chuck Hayes. And Terrence Williams subbed in for Patrick Patterson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Courtney Lee. The first one falls. So for the Rockets, Hill comes in for Hasheem Thabeet. And it's Dragic in for Terrence Williams. He hits both from the stripe. So it's Houston now. Hill inside, guarded by Oden, and Hill throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Aldridge backing in. Up with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Aldridge has got 12.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Now, that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
Here's Mills. He's got 6. Number 1 is tagged with the reach. That's his 3rd foul. Here is Felton. Number 1 gets the reach-in call. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And here are the Trailblazers. Number 1, he's covered by Felton. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland, Felton is out there with Brandon Roy. Then it's Oden, then it's Wallace, and it's Babbitt in at the 3. Now Felton. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Three-pointer, Martin, and another 3 for Houston.
They're in a groove now. These three-pointers just falling at will here in the second half.
Yeah, I think the defense has got major headaches because this team's just not missing.
Lays out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Houston with a big group substitution here. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Hashim Thabit. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Terrence Williams. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin. Looking to end his cold spell. Good on the shot. That's 10 points for Raymond Felton.
He's really flipped the script with this performance here in the second half.
Flushes it down.
They had a clear path to the hoop the whole way.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that, Steve.
Here's Roy.
Come on, Golden Boy.
He's picked up by Lee. Back to Roy. Goes up. Shot's good from Oden.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intentions.
Number 1, he's covered by Roy.
Oh, yeah!
He went between the legs.
Through the legs? You could see the flashbulbs popping on that one.
You know, that's a move that you usually see reserved for All-Star
Yeah,
Weekend.
you need guts to try that in the heat of a game like this. Man.
Number 1, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Boy, this is scary. You get a score rolling like this, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, you can't leave a guy like that on an island. I mean, you got to bring some help.
He passes it to Felton. Clock at 6. With 1 on the clock. Rattles the shot home.
Boy, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Out to Lee. Kicks to Budinger. Right up. Blocked. And here are the Trailblazers. There's the screen. Left side, Roy. He's picked up by Lee. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Number 1, he's covered by Felton. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They've been doing some nice work from the three-point line in this second half.
I think their offense has looked really good. Great spacing, good ball movement. They're finding some open looks from out there. And across the board, his stats, just amazing.
Well, he's monogrammed this game in a big way.
Roy against Lee. Gathers. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looked like he hit him on the release of that shot.
So it's Portland now. Pass to Scola. Takes it right up. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Here's Crawford. Tipped away. Number 1, guarded by Crawford. Here's Scola. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Crawford passes to Batum.
I really like the way he settled down here after that sloppy first half. Doing a much better job taking care of the ball. And that steal led to that easy transition basket.
You know, Steve, they've got those guys reeling a little bit right now.
Here's Crawford. From beyond the arc. That is good. So it's Houston now. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The defense just swung wide open for him there. Easy shot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they didn't put up any resistance at all.
The Rockets pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jumps up. Shot denied. And they keep possession. Gets the bucket. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
They seem to have lost their mojo offensively. Probably a good time out here to try to get a play in and jumpstart their offense.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Rockets also changing it up. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Scola. Patterson comes in for Terrence Williams. And it's Budinger in for Kevin Martin. Here's Wallace. Budinger defended. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities. Looking at the numbers for Gerald Wallace, he's got 8 points, and he's had a steal in there too.
Well, the defense has really been the key to this game, and he's setting the tone.
And here are the Rockets now.
Oh, wow!
And he slams that one down.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Now here's Felton. Another steal. Fast break. Here we go. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Roy kicks to Felton. Outside Aldridge. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
From past the arc, LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Launches a 3, and yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Roy against Lowry. No good from Roy.
I think he caught a glimpse of the defender out of the corner of his eye because he just seemed to lose his focus there for a moment.
The Blazers on offense. From the baseline. Felton can't get it to go. Houston in total control. From the line. Great D that time from Roy. Now here's Oden. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
So it's Houston now. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Number 1. He's covered by Felton. The fader. Rebounded by Wallace.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Felton dishes to Aldridge. And here's the break. The alley-oop pass. And they get in the way. Looked like the alley-oop attempt that time. Outside for Felton.
Shooting report.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.